Dogs and cats are the most popular pets in the world. In the United States alone, it is estimated that about 30% of households have a cat, while at least 40% have a dog. Throughout the ages, they have been bred for hunting, police work, and space travel, among other purposes, and they have even been worshipped as gods. It's safe to say that dogs and cats have secured a special place in the hearts of people everywhere. This is my assistant, Bear. Say hello to our audience, Bear. Have you ever wondered how felines and canines found their way into the comfort of our homes? Together, we're going to take you on a journey back through the ages to find the answers. The story of the human-dog bond begins during the last ice age. Many scientists believe that it happened either in Europe or Siberia some 20,000 to 40,000 years ago. Early humans lived in hunter-gatherer societies, and they competed for food with an animal that also lived in groups, the wolf. Large mammals like woolly mammoths were a major food source for these early humans, but it was difficult for a small tribe to eat every bit of the lean meat. They had no way to store any leftovers, so any excess meat simply had to be thrown outside, and wolves would feast on the scraps left behind. Early humans were often at risk of being attacked by predators like saber-toothed cats and even hostile tribes. Wolves that hung around campsites for food scraps would bark if these threats were nearby. Ice Age tribes realized that having these wolves around was a good way of sounding the alarm at the first sign of danger, and so provided them with food and shelter. It took several generations to actually domesticate the wolf. Over that course of time, they became more friendly and docile with the humans, and eventually the wolf became the first animal ever to be domesticated. Breeding over great expanses of time led to the many different breeds of dog we know today, from the Dachshund to the Great Dane. Today, we think of the dog as our best friend. Cats, on the other hand, took their first step to bond with humans about 10,000 to 12,000 years ago. It all began in the Middle East, in the region known as the Fertile Crescent. By this point in time, human civilization was on the rise. Many animals that we now use for livestock, such as cattle and chickens, had already been domesticated. The advent of agriculture was a major step in the growth of civilization. Unfortunately, the grain that people stored would attract unwanted pests in the form of rats and mice. The rodents spread everywhere, eating people's much-needed grain and spreading diseases. For the humans, it was a losing battle, until they found an unexpected ally. This region was also home to a small mammal called the Arabian wildcat. Fortunately for the people, these felines found the rodent morsels quite tasty. You could call this the original game of cat and mouse. Realizing they had a good source of food around humans, these cats decided to stick around, so you could argue that cats actually domesticated themselves. The stories of dogs and cats are actually very similar. They were wild animals who started their relationship with humans by helping them. As this relationship continued, dogs and cats found a new home under our roofs, and we found ourselves with great animal friends. It's a mutually beneficial relationship that's lasted for thousands of years, and one that's still alive and well today. Be sure to subscribe for more Wildlife Chronicles. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on our next adventure.